Well, guys, so in today's video, I'll be telling you or putting you guys through on things that only real men can do, and that is before they marry. So if you know you are a man and you are not able to do these things, or you have not made peace with this particular or these specific things I want to be talking about in just a bit, do not bother yourself marrying, because marriage is not your mate. Now, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to Soulmates with L, please consider hitting that red subscribe button. Get yourself subscribed. Turn on your bell as well, not to miss out on all of our future uploads. Now, first of all, as a man, real man, you must learn how to understand a woman, like how women expect you to love them. Now, there are men who feel that once you can pay rent, once you can pay school fees, once you know that they are eating, there is bag of rice in the house, you are loving your wife. Bros, there was rice in our father's houses before we got married. There was rice, there was pepper, there was cooking oil, there was plantain, there was bread, there was literally everything. For my Kenyan friends, there was chicken and chapati, and there was chips and chicken lap, right? Yes. So there are some men who feel that doing all these things is loving you, but they don't know that that does not communicate loving the woman. Now, let's look at it this way. It's no longer about your money, because most women can make money. I can go out, I can buy clothes. I can go out, I can buy shoes. I can go out, I can take myself out for a date. I can go to a hotel and take myself for a staycation and pay for my bills overnight, even for 2 nights, and stay in that hotel, resting, relaxing next to the pool, ordering food, ordering drink. Most of us women, this generation, we can do that. Literally, we can actually do that. Now, there's one thing that is certain: we cannot sleep with ourselves. We cannot satisfy our sexual desires. We cannot satisfy our emotional needs by ourselves. Do you get? So you need to understand how your woman wants to be loved. Now, most women need attention, and I don't think it's most women. I'll just say literally all women, unless the woman in question is a masculine woman and not a feminine woman. But as long as the woman is a feminine woman, we need attention. And by attention, I don't mean you being around the house, because you can be around the house, but I'm feeling like I'm alone. You can be around the house, but I feel like I wish you were not around. Because you being around and you not being around, there's no really difference. There's some man, he's around the house, but he's sitting in the parlor pressing phone, or maybe in his room, or those men who have offices in the houses. 98% time he's at home, but he's always in his office. He doesn't have time to play with his wife. He doesn't have time to talk with his wife. He doesn't even know that you need to use sweet words to still be toasting your wife and be keeping your wife in your house. They just feel that, okay, because we are married now and maybe we have 1 or 2 kids or 3 kids now, the woman doesn't have anywhere else to go, so anything she sees, that's what she will collect. But forgetting that in this generation, I'm coming, is not everything we see that we collect. At some point, we reach a point where we're like, no, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. Because literally, if you have kids that are just young, you people still have so many years to go. And suddenly, this man is not toasting you. The man is not touching you. The man is not reaching out to you. The man is not petting you. Even when you're sad, the man doesn't even ask why are you sad or cheer you up. The man is at home and you're feeling lonely and alone. He doesn't even give you time, attention, and anything. Then definitely you cannot just take it. And another thing is, women need heart-to-heart conversation. When they say they need your attention, they need you to talk to them. They need you to understand them. Now, I was listening to one pastor, Lazarus, Femi Lazarus, when he was saying that he's even trying to discover his wife up to date. And let me tell you, this guy is a pastor and a very good man of God. The wife is equally a pastor nowadays, I think, and they are marriage counselors. And for some reason, he said, until now, mommy, I'm coming. Until now, he's still trying to understand his wife. So when he started trying to study his wife, he realized that there are some days the wife will just be sad and the wife will be crying. And it was like it was coming to him like a discovery, He will say, what's the problem? The wife will say, I don't know. So he'll be like, the truth is that some of us women, feminine women, a huge percentage, there are days you wake up sad. Nobody offended you, but you're just sad. You're moody, okay? I'm not talking about those people who wake up angry and they want to insult everybody. No, now that is lack of home training. That is stupidity, basically, and that is you just being rude. But a normal woman, there are days you wake up, you're just sad. Nothing happened to you. Nobody talked to you bad. It's not as if you slept and had a nightmare, no, but you just wake up and you're just sad. You're just low. You're just down. You just feel you're not charged up. And at this moment, it's only the person that you love, your respective other, your husband, that is expected to cheer you up. And that's why when I hear women fall into temptation of cheating and sleeping around and all that, my own question would be, what did the man do? Now, there is this issue in the Bible about Adam and Eve. When Adam left Eve, the serpent came and the serpent asked Eve to do something. And this particular thing that he asked Eve to do and convinced her, and Eve did, literally, and dragged Abraham into it. When God visited the Garden of Eden, he was asking Abraham, where are you? As in, where were you when your wife was being misled? So you were supposed to be there as a man of the house, holding this woman's emotions together, making sure that even if the distance is far, there are things you are doing that are keeping this woman in your house. There are things you're doing that are keeping this woman contented. There are things that you're doing that are keeping her feeling loved. Because if you abandon the person, even if the person respected their vows, we are humans. Nobody is perfect. We have desires, we have urges. And if you're not taking care of your wife, of course, another man will help you take care of her. And let God help you that your wife doesn't fall in love with the person and fall out of love with you, because it's gonna be very hard for you to get her feelings back. Why am I saying that? Men cheat because I saw the skirts, I saw the lap, and I liked it. Women don't cheat like that. They cheat when they are pushed to the wall. And when they do, most times, let me say 95% or 90% of the times, they've already made up their mind that whatever wants to happen, let it happen. Why? Because I'm tired, okay? So that is why I'm saying you learn to give attention, and attention means you having heart-to-heart conversations with your women. And this is only for the real men. That's what I said, for the real men. Another thing is women need protection financially, emotionally. They feel they need to be secure, and they need you to also mind your words. Now, for those men who talk their wives down in public, even they talk their wives down in front of their children, in front of their siblings, in front of their parents, they make the woman feel stupid, they make the woman feel as if, because if you marry somebody, you guys are supposed to be a team, so you're supposed to have my back. I'm not saying I'll not do a mistake. I'm not saying I will not make a problem. I will not say there will not be any misunderstanding. Of course there will be. No marriage is above understanding. And that's why when you hear somebody saying, my parents have been married for 50 years and going strong, and they have never fought, that person is coming from the pit of hell, because there will always be disagreement. Maybe you did not fight physically, but verbally you might have fought. That is a very normal thing. Why? He's saying A, you're saying B. And men, we know their ego will not allow them. Sometimes women have sides. Sometimes what I'm telling you is what is going to work for us. And because your ego is so big, you don't want to listen to me. And that is how you now go and carry all of us from pan to fire. And when it now backfires, I hate to tell you that I told you so, because your ego will be hurt. But the truth is that you have dragged all of us there, you see. So for us to stop this, men learn to know how to talk to your wives, not talk down on them, not comparing them to other people around them. If you see your neighbor's wife wearing something nice and you want your wife to wear it, I don't think it's wise for a man to tell the wife that, don't you see how Mama Nonso is dressing up? Or don't you see how Mama Naza is dressing up? Can't you dress like them? No. A real man will go to the market and literally pick what he saw the woman wearing and come and give to the wife. That way, she might not have seen the woman wearing it. She will not be like, why is he comparing me to the woman? Her own attention will be, my husband bought it for me. That means he likes it too. I must wear it. That means any day you are around, she will make sure she takes her bath and wears it because she's wearing it for you. Now, I'll give you guys an example. When I got married, I grew up with a set of boys because I'm the only girl in my family. So I grew up more masculine than feminine. I take care of myself. I do my stuff myself, I don't care. I don't give a hoot, I used to dress like a boy. In fact, I did not used to wear tights or all these tight jeans, tights, basically, literally, leggings. Some people call them leggings, spaghetti and all that. I did not. But when I married my husband, he liked me to wear those tights. And there's a day he asked me, by the way, you don't like wearing tight trousers, pencil, rather. Those are called pencil trousers. And I was just like, oh, yes, I don't. Because growing up, I didn't grow up wearing all those things. To be honest, I didn't. And he told me, I think you should give them a try. They look good on you. And he started giving me money to go and be buying what I want, what he likes for me to wear. And who am I to say no? Who doesn't like better tea? I started wearing them. And by the way, do you know that my father was very spiritual and very straightforward and very strict back in the days, that he did not even allow me wear leggings. So you can imagine, I grew up not wearing leggings until I was a grown-up. In my house, there were no trousers. So when I now grew up and I managed to wear trousers, I'm now wearing all these baggy trousers. New jean, boy, is baggy. If you look at it, it's just unisex, shashao. But it's not for ladies like single ladies. It's for all those elderly women, maybe back in the days, married women could wear them, because it's these days that married women can also wear tights. Married women can also wear leggings, and people are okay with it. But back in the days, they'd be like, hey, who is that person's wife? Why is the person dressed like that, So he helped me, and I helped him help me. Another thing is being a man of vision. Now, you need to be a man of vision as a real man, because women like you to lead and they follow. So if you are somebody that you don't have vision, you don't even have a draft that, okay, from 1 year from now, where are we supposed to be? What do we expect 1 year from now? What are we trusting God for? You don't have a vision, don't have ambition, you are just there. Women don't like it, so you have to work on that as well. Make peace with it before you marry. Another thing is, mommy, keep quiet. Mommy, keep quiet. You have to trust your woman. Show your woman. So if you have trust issues, show your woman that you can trust her with your deepest secrets. And again, I'll key it in that if you're marrying somebody, if you're dating somebody before you marry them, you ought to know the kind of person you're dating before you marry them. Because there are some people, if you tell them your secret, the whole world will hear about it. So if you know that the kind of wife you have can keep a secret, then bro, go ahead and learn how to trust her with your deepest secrets. It helps a lot. It makes them feel secure. They feel like, okay, because he's always confiding in me, he's always telling me. The thing is, when you tell your wife about your future plans and the details about your bank account and your salaries and everything, if you know the kind of person you're married to, not that kind of person that you tell, I have 10 million today, and you will say, go and bring 8 million, let's be buying bone straight. No. At least somebody that also will think with you and tell you, okay, so can we use this one and do this? Can we buy an Uber, maybe 4 million, 5 million, and start a business? Can we start up a business of this amount? But what I'm trying to say is, if you know that you're a man of vision, it's a plus for you, because women basically need to feel guided and guarded. Another thing, you need to be stable and don't have emotional ego. Now, there are some men that their ego is so big that they will just be saying they can't talk to their wives. She's just, after all, she's just a woman. What can she tell me? What can I tell her? After all, she's just a woman. Now that is something that should never be heard in your mouth if you know what is good for you, unless you're looking for trouble. And then another thing, don't be threatened by how much she's earning. Now there are some men who, you guys are okay in that marriage until you start earning more than them. It becomes a problem, it becomes a threat, you know. And another thing is, do not become controlling, because you married a grown-up ass woman. I mean, unless you married a woman that was not married before and she had a child in her father's house, then maybe you'll assume two ways. It's either she was promiscuous, or it was just a one-time mistake and the guy got her pregnant and the guy denied the pregnancy out of how all of them, or most of them rather, develop cold feet. But if you married a woman, you're feeling cold, promise, go and bring clothes for your sister. It's you that say I should pull your clothes that you're feeling heat. Suddenly you're feeling cold again. These children, they can confuse somebody. What was I even saying? Shasha has said there are some men that are threatened when their women start earning more than them. But it should not be like that. Trust in yourself as a man enough that you know that even if she's earning double my salary, I'm still the head and I can still take care of her. And there are also some men that once they notice you're earning more than them, they totally withdraw from responsibility. It shouldn't be like that. Your woman can be earning more than you, but let her be saving her money. Let her be chipping in where she feels necessary. You people can have an understanding as a family. And then you'll be like, okay, babe, because you're earning more than me, what bills do you feel comfortable helping me pay? But don't make it like a must that if you did not pay, because to me that one is not like you marrying me. That is literally like us being partners, you see. For instance, when I married my husband, I told you that I grew up in a certain way. I was very masculine instead of being feminine. I was feminine when you look at me, but my character was very masculine. So when I married my husband, he could buy, I would buy, I could buy, I would buy. So one day he now called me and said, I don't understand who is the man of this house, because I cannot be buying, you two you're buying. I'm your man. I'm your man. I know you have money, but just keep your money. Let me buy. If I need your help, I'll let you know. Literally, that's what he told me. And that's when it dawned on me that, oh, so I can just do the baby girl life and they can take care of me. Actually, I was not doing it because I was being rude. In my head, I was doing it because I was helping him and I was enjoying doing it. And it's something that I'm used to doing, so it's not really a big deal. I didn't know that to him, it was just like Kilo Shele. It's a big deal. What do you mean? I'm a man, you know. And I also remember there's a story online about Ling and Lamb. When carry this speaking, go inside. When Ling and Lamb said they were, then keep quiet. The man was jobless, or maybe was doing conductor job or something, squatting with a lady in her parents' house or at her parents' house, and he remembered that Ling. Is it Lamb or Ling? The boy. Lamb. I think it's Ling, the boy. He remembers that he used to feel joy when he brings even a piece of bread at home and his wife is eating the bread. And the wife is like, I'm eating my husband's bread. Like it's my husband's money that bought this bread. Now there's this joy and confidence and security that comes with you knowing that what I'm spending is not my own sweat. It's my husband's money. It even makes you feel like this guy really loves you, He can actually work and send you money to eat, But when you're the one always taking care of yourself, you're buying your creams yourself every month in, month out, you're buying your perfumes yourself, your wigs, your bags, everything month in, month out. The guy is just, he doesn't give a hoot. To me, I don't know about you, but to me, it's a no-no. I can't even trip for you. I can't even get wet for you. Let me just be honest, I can't. Because I'm just like, well, we are partners. What are you helping me with? This is you're doing. I have 2 hands, I have 2 legs, I have 2 eyes. I can actually literally go and work and get money and be buying these things bit by bit. Yeah, so basically that's the end of this video, guys. I had so much fun doing this video for you. I hope you had so much fun listening or viewing it. Please subscribe if you haven't, and let's meet in our next video. Ciao, ciao.